Hello, my name is Austin Richardson.
And I'm Dane Richardson.
We are here in the David E. Powers Gym,
Where the 4-1 Oswego Lady Buccaneers will face off against the 3-3 Mexico Lady Tigers.
Today's going to be a good game, folks.
We can sit down now. You can have them if you... No. You can have them if you want them.
You know him?
Okay. And here we go with the tip. Culleton. Clara Culleton, Olivia Dowdle, Kelly Skinner, Claire Richardson, and Mariah Galetta are the starters for the Lady Buccaneers.
For the starters for Mexico, we got Emily Holland, Kendra Hatter, Emily Blunt, Bailey Wills, and Linda Becker.
Holland with the ball. Over to
Mexico seems to have the lead right about now.
And there's a foul right there. Charge to
number 14.
Charge to number 22, Mariah Galetta. 25. Kendra Harder at the line as she is too long on the first.
Can she make it on the second one? And
off the mark, Culleton with the board. Kicks it to Dowdle.
Oswego's going down the court.
Dowdle down the floor. Richardson on the left wing. Dribbles with her right hand. Back out, Dowdle at the top. Or to Richardson left wing. Looking to get the ball inside, not there. Dribbles to the top. Galetta on the right wing. Inside, Culleton. Backs down, find Richardson. Top of the key. Off the mark. Rebound to Harder. Pushing up the floor. Pressed by Dowdle. Gets it past half court. She crosses over and sets it up. Over to Holland. Back to Harder. Holland on the right wing. Back out, Kendra Harder. Bailey Wills with the ball. Looking inside for Lydia Becker, and it's stripped by Clara Culleton.
Down the court.
Mariah Galetta pushing down the floor. In and out move. Cross court pass. Dowdle thought about the three. Drives in the floater. It's good.
Oswego, Olivia score. 2-0 right now.
Oswego pressing early with Olivia Dowdle and Mariah Galetta, their two guards. Kendra Harder. Over to Holland. Dribbles to the top, thought about the three. Harder launches a three from the right wing, not there. Wills gives it to Becker underneath, blocked by Culleton. Richardson gets it, she's pushing the other way. Gets past half court, gets to the right wing, and she'll slow it down a little bit. Screen to her right from Skinner, finds Culleton underneath, who lays it in off the glass, and the Bucks lead 4-0. Bucks still working the press. Bucks coached by first-year coach Megan Daly, while the Tigers coached by David Passer. Harder launched another three as she's off the mark. Richardson brings down another strong board. Kicks it, Mariah Galetta. Crosses over, Skinner underneath. She's open, lays it up and in. Good ball movement as the Tigers call timeout.
Oswego's off to a very speedy start, off to a 6-0. Mexico is a little slow right now. Can they catch up?
Well, you know, I think Mexico really is going to have to shoot well tonight if they really want to win this game, because Oswego really looks like they have the size advantage underneath.
Yes, they do. Mexico seems a little short this year. And Oswego's doing a very good job of keeping them out and not letting them in the paint at all. And we're back.
As the teams head back out on the floor, Oswego still on the press. Richardson and Skinner are deep. Culleton at half. Dowdle and Galetta up front. Holland with the ball. Guarded by Galetta closely. Oh, tough, close pass. Harder receives. Underneath, looking for Becker. Knocked out of bounds by Richardson, but it will stay with the Tigers. Holland the inbounder. Looking, seconds ticking off. Harder out in the right wing, guarded closely by Galetta. Over Wills. Hard dribble to her right, and she's fouled. That's going to be on Dowdle. That's her first. as the Tigers will inbound it once again from the baseline. Holland, Harder gets it, long two from the right corner, off the mark, Culleton the board, kicks it to Gletta, and the Bucks are pushing once again. Gletta crosses over to her left, drives in, Richardson on the outside, dribbles with her right hand, lob pass into Skinner, tough pass, double team, back out Richardson, swing to Dowdle, inside, nice look, Culleton takes the dribble, goes up and puts it in off the glass, and the Bucks lead 8-0. Bucks is still applying that pressure, but the Tigers easily break it this time. Underneath, Lydia Becker, guarded closely by Culleton, and she is rejected. Dowdle receives, pushing up the floor. Oswego surely looks faster in this game. Richardson, left wing, thought about it. Underneath, and that's overthrown. It will go back to the Tigers.
Oswego attacking the Mexico Tigers right about now. Mexico seems to be on the defense. They're going to have to change up their strats if they want to get back in this race.
Holland applied pressure by Dowdle, up to Wills. In the middle, Blunt, and over to Wills, dribbles it off her foot, and it will go back to the Bucks.
Hopefully they can make it up.
Well, even though the Tigers are getting it over, the Bucks pressure still seems to be bothering them. Over the top pass, Culleton off the mark in the lane. Checking in for the Tigers is Ariana Kennedy at center. Holland quickly brings the ball down the floor, kicks it harder. Right wing three, thought about it, kicks it back out. Holland, she'll set it up. Over, Wills in the middle. Blunt takes a dribble, stripped, and Dowdle fighting for the ball. Coming back out is Wills. Kicks it Holland, harder, right wing, 7 on the shot clock, goes in, floater in the lane, it's good. As Mexico gets on the board, Kendra Harder. Dowdle down the floor. Richardson thought about the three, looking to get rid of it. Over to Dowdle. Finds Richardson. Dribbling. Cross-court pass. Galetta right wing. Finds Culleton underneath. Long jumper, not there. Richardson offensive rebound. Brings it back out. Kicks it Galetta right there. Into Culleton. Inside Skinner. Puts it up. Too strong. Richardson offensive board. And she is fouled, I believe.
Oswego's doing a really good game of keeping Tigers on their toes. They are not letting them have a single moment in this game.
Fouls on Emily Blunt. Claire Richardson with the offensive rebound. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Richardson's a little strong in the first. Michelle Lavery now checking into the game for Mariah Galetta. Richardson sinks the second as the Bucks now lead by 7. Holland quickly gets it into Harder. Swings back to Holland. Over to Harder. Pressure applied by Lavery. Quick, dangerous pass into Blunt, but gets it to Holland. They'll set it up. Inside, Kennedy. Back out, Harder. Swings it to Holland. Nice shot fake. Drives inside. Kicks it out. Wills' left wing three is just off the mark. Skinner with the defensive rebound. Picks it to Dowdle. Pushes up the floor for the Bucks. Over to Lavery. Right wing. Holding the ball. Looking to drives hard to her right. Puts it up off glass. Can't get it to go. Claire Richardson, another offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. In the post to Kelly Skinner. Tipped by Kennedy. She gets it stripped by Skinner, but Holland's right there. Pushes up the floor. She's got Blunt up ahead, but she can't get there as it will go back to the Bucks.
Oswego still on the offensive. Mexico's going to want to change up their strats if they want to
Kelly
get in this
Skinner
game.
will check out as Addie Benjamin will now check in for the Bucks. Dowdle's really been the ball handler all year for this Lady Bucks team. Done a really good job. Second year playing varsity. Drives in. She takes the floater, not there. Tipped by Culleton. Back out Benjamin. Richardson along two, and she rattles it in.
Nailed it. Almost like a third nature.
Talk about a quick release right there. Wills, Harder, finds Holland, right corner. Launches a three. Not there. Richardson had a good box out, and it's off. But it's going to go off her, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Claire Richardson's going to check out as Jenna McManus will enter the game now for the Bucks. Harder with the ball at the top. Kendra Harder has really been the star for this team, playing varsity since 8th grade. Has a season high and career high, 32 earlier this season against Central Valley Academy. As Ariana Kennedy is rejected by Clara Culleton, Addie Benjamin cannot hold on as it will stay with the Tigers. Talk about defense right there. That's her 3rd rejection tonight.
Mexico just can't seem to get a break. Oswego's keeping them on their toes.
Harder launches right wing 3. That's off the mark. Culleton another easy board. Kicks it, Dowdle. Jenna McManus, Addie Benjamin, all first-year varsity players. Michelle Lavery, nice shot fake. Dowdle swinging it to the left wing, inside, left corner. Addie Benjamin, shot fake, puts it up, and a little too strong. Boxed out, nice rebound by Harder. Crosses over, stripped by Lavery. Dribbles out, still got it. Floater in the lane, pushing down the floor, too strong. Benjamin, the easy rebound. Dowdle. Lavery on the right wing. Dowdle at the top. Bucks doing a really good job of ball movement so far in this game. McManus open for 3. She in and out and back in. Jenna McManus hits one from downtown as the Bucks stretch their lead to double digits. Bucks pulling off on the pressure a little bit as some starters have been taken out. This is Wills for 3, no. Kennedy offensive rebound. Holland, nice move against Lavery. Again rejected by Culleton. Benjamin receives. Oh, might have carried right there, no call. Dowdle kicks it to Lavery. Lavery launches a 3 and she's stopped by Holland. It'll go out of bounds as Kelly Skinner will check back into the game and Sammy Gardner will check into the game as Dowdle and Culleton will head out. Number 20, Anna LaBeouf has checked into the game for the Tigers. Lavery, the inbounder from the baseline for the Bucks. Pass to the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by Blunt, but it will stay with the Bucks. Lavery gets it in Skinner, contested. Back out Gardner, she'll handle a tough pass. Inside, Lavery, into Skinner. Backing down Kennedy, makes a move, kicks it. McManus, dribbles. And it looks like 3 seconds right there on Benjamin as it will go back to the Tigers. Again, no press right now. Coach Dave Passer calling a spread play. Let's see who it's for. Most likely Kendra Harder, their leading scorer. Holland, nice drive into Kennedy. Nice move, goes up against Skinner, and she's hacked. And she'll go to the line for 2. That's going to be Skinner's first on the night. Little strong on the first. Can't get the second one to go as the Tigers. Only so many chances looks like they'll come for. Only so many chances will come for them in this game, and they really have to convert on them. Gardner with the ball at the top. Second string point guard. Skinner inside, nice look. Benjamin who banks it home. Great ball movement right there. Skinner turning and looking with her head up. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bucks lead 16-2 over Mexico. LaBeouf drives hard to her right. Stopped by McManus. Holland, top of the key 3, is strong. Gardner the rebound as the Bucks, after the first quarter, lead 16-2 as they've opened up their lead pretty big so far.
The Oswego team has really been playing their game tonight, keeping Mexico on their toes all night.
Well, Oswego has a 2-0 league record while Mexico is 0-1. So Oswego's really showing that they're the dominant team tonight.
Almost seems like as Mexico's not here right now playing their game. But the game is still young. The score is still 16-2. Let's see if Mexico will change up their strategy at all.
Can I see that for a second? The Bucks open the second quarter with the same lineup in the game. Gardner with the ball at the top. Crosses over. Pass over McManus. High out on the right wing. Cross-court pass. Gardner, quick pass inside. Skinner. Nice move. Goes up with the right. The floater not there. Gets her own offensive rebound. Pass out. Benjamin mid-range from the right corner, and she knocks it down. Timeout Tigers. Hold on. I'm trying to keep track. Holland brings down the ball down the floor over to Harder. Holland and Harder have yet to check out in this game as they are the two leading scorers. LaBeouf over to Holland. Open three, and she'll be a little short on that one. Jenna McManus, a good defensive board there. Michelle Lavery now taking the point here. Sammy Gardner still on the floor. McManus, wide open right wing three, a little off. Tipped out by Gardner. Benjamin gets it. Lavery and the Bucks will swing the ball again. Underneath, Skinner. Open. Dribbles hard to her left. Underneath Lavery, a cut, goes up strong. She's hacked. Fouls on Emily Blunt. Lavery knocks down the first. Lavery gets 1 out of 2 on that one, as Abigail Weber checks in for Emily Blunt. Looks like she has 2 fouls on the night. Holland looking inside. Kennedy goes up strong, and she is fouled. And it looks like it's on Addie Benjamin, who went up for the block right there. Kennedy knocks down the first as Ellie Lezik will check into the game for Michelle Lavery. It's her first time in the ball game. Kennedy hits the second. As Lydia Becker will check back in for Kennedy, and Bailey Wills will check in. 2 of the sophomores on these teams this year are Sammy Gardner and Ellie Lezik. 2 guards that really could honestly be an impact to this team. As Lezik with the ball, cross-court pass. McManus almost doesn't handle it. Inside Skinner. Back out, McManus on the right wing. Back out Gardner, 15 on the shot clock. Oh, dangerous pass to Lezik as Holland knocks it out of bounds. 13 on the shot clock. The Bucks really haven't had a problem so far with not getting the shot off so far. Gardner into Benjamin, nice kick. Lezik, long 2, it's good! Great ball movement right there from sophomore to sophomore to sophomore. So Addie Benjamin, the other sophomore on this team. Kendra Harder launches another 3. This one's good. She's really going to have to start hitting if Mexico really wants to stay in this game. Gardner quickly down the floor. Lezik kicks. McManus. Lezik. McManus on the left wing. Launches a deep one. Trying to answer Harder back. Not there. Good box right there by Holland as Wills gets it. Amy Holland on the right wing. Dribbles. Cross-court pass. Harder. They're looking for. Drives hard to her right. Goes up against Benjamin. She gets a piece of it. Underneath, Skinner gets it. Well, Harder's going to be called for a reach right there. 3 of the starters will check back in for the Bucks. In Mariah Galetta, Claire Richardson, and Claire Culleton. Quickly into Culleton, back out Richardson, inside Skinner, working in the post, has trouble, back out Galetta, launches along 2, off the mark, rebound Harder, here come the Tigers, looking to catch some momentum here, long cross-court pass, Wills down the floor, stuffed by Culleton, that's her 5th block of the night, dangerous pass to Lezik, but she gets it, pushing down the floor, kicks it Richardson, and she'll slow it down a little bit. Galetta dribbles to her right, Lezik thought about the shot, swings it around, Richardson. Oh, he's not afraid to use that dribble right there is Claire Richardson. Dribbles to her left, finds Richardson, and Galetta traveled. Galetta is the other sophomore on this team. Run another spread play, probably for either Holland or Harder. Wills swings it to Holland. That's a 3, and it's a brick. Off the hands of Richardson, Culleton gets it on the ground, kicks it, Lezik, and she'll hold it. Kicks it quickly, Galetta. In and out dribble, nice move. Kicks it in, back out Lezik. That's a 3 from the right wing, and that's an air ball. Richardson the offensive board, kicks it to Culleton, foul line jumper a little strong. Galetta another offensive board, kicks it Culleton. Underneath Richardson, contested pass, and it's off the hands of Richardson, and it will go back to the Tigers. Some missed chances for the Bucks. We really haven't seen that all night, have we? A 3 from Bailey Wills is too long, and Mariah Galetta swooping in for the defensive rebound. Quickly down the floor. Inside, Claire Culleton. Kicks out, Claire Richardson. Drives, nice kick, Lezik. Oh, great defense by Amy Holland, anticipating the pass as Lezik was looking for Skinner. Kicks it up the floor. Harder, nice jab step to her left. Mid-range, not there. Skinner, the defensive board. Ellie leads. The Bucks are not afraid to push that ball on the floor. They want to show their speed against Mexico. Clara Culleton. An unlikely turnover right there as she walks. Olivia Dowdle will check back in for Ellie Lezik as the Bucks starting team is back on the floor. Blunt is back in for Abigail Weber.
Mexico's
Bucks
really
lead.
stepping up their game right now, being a little bit more offensive.
Bucks lead by 14 now, 21-7. Wills back out Harder. Not afraid to shoot. Passes tipped by Galetta. Dowdle fights her for it. Wills, shot fake underneath Blunt. That pass is tipped by Dowdle. Harder still receives. Holland on the left wing. Drives Harder right against Richardson. Puts up a tough floater, not there. Good defense. Skinner the board, kicks it to Richardson. Quickly up the floor. Nice pass, Dowdle. She'll settle it. Inside, Skinner goes up strong. Can't get it to go off the glass. Good box out by Blunt. Harder, the point guard for the Tigers, kicks it up the floor. They left her open from deep. Oh, and she's too short. Galetta going for the long rebound. She gets it. And Coach Megan Daly calls a quick timeout.
The Mexico coach seems to get a little bit frustrated with the referees tonight.
Arguing that one was a jump ball right there, that Mariah Galetta did not have full control of that one.
The game is still young. Mexico still has a chance to come back.
3:10 left here in the first half. Bucks lead again 21-7 over the visiting Tigers.
Mexico's starting to get a little momentum going, but Oswego's not going to let them have any chances.
Yeah, I mean, they put their starters back in. I mean, Kendra Harder and Amy Holland, even Bailey Wills, they're really going to have to step up, knock down some threes, because if Oswego's bigs really get back in the game, then that can mean trouble here for the Bucks. Good swing the ball. Richardson inside Skinner. Looking for Culleton. Gets it to her. And they force a jump ball, and it's going the other way. So the Tigers are doing a better job on defense because they're anticipating those passes inside. They're playing, looks like, a new defense here with Richardson at the top. Bailey Wills inside. Richardson strips the pass, but Holland saves their life. Harder inside, right wing three, and she well long. Galetta gets it. Dowdle, and they'll settle. Richardson has a little bit of an open lane, kicks it back out. Dowdle The Bucks goal is trying to get in the post. Gets it to Skinner. Bad pass, Holland. Oh, and it's off Holland. But the Bucks look like their offense looks a little predictable right now. I mean, didn't early. They were trying to get the ball in the post, get some easy lay-ins. But right now, their Tigers have caught on a little bit. Holland again. Stepping in front of the pass, she'll knock it out of bounds.
As if Mexico's kind of catching on to their schemes right about now. It seems Oswego's going to have to start changing up their game now.
The Oswego defense still looks rock solid right now. Bad pass in. Harder down the floor. Chased down by Richardson. Goes up strong. Great shot fake. As she banks it home. As she gets the oohs and ahs from the crowd. Bad pass. Richardson gets it. And Richardson travels. The Tigers are definitely catching on here.
Oswego seems to get a little bit over their heads right about now. 2 bad passes in a row. Hopefully they can get it back together.
Dowdle brings the ball on the floor as Culleton gets her 6th block on the night. Swings it, Galetta, cross-court pass, Richardson. Takes it hard to his right, picks up her dribble. She had no one lane there. Pass is knocked down. Dowdle gets it back, though. Goes in, floater in the lane, in and out and back in. Olivia Dowdle, a well-needed bucket right there for the Bucks. Dowdle contested by Kennedy, harder in the right corner. LaBeouf kicks it back harder. Inside Kennedy, goes up strong against Culleton, off the mark, gets her own offensive rebound. Culleton with her 7th block in the night. Another stuff. Olivia Dowdle kicks it, Richardson. Dribbles. Dowdle inside Skinner. Inside, got it to Culleton, who banks it in. And you know, that was one of the schemes that Oswego had early in the game, where they get it into someone in the high post, they find somebody cutting in the low post, and Mexico, if they're going to even have a chance in this game, they can't let that happen. Amy Holland at the top of the key, kicks it Anna Buff. Nice shot fake against Dowdle, drives in, and it's stolen away by Claire Richardson, pushing the other way. She goes up and shanks the layup. Offensive rebound not there. Culleton another offensive rebound, doesn't get it to go. Richardson on the floor fighting for that one. As Coach Megan Daly will call another timeout.
Oswego starting to pick it up, starting to make less mistakes as the night goes on.
But a shank layup right there by Claire Richardson. I mean, you usually see the Bucks make those kind of opportunities. She almost shot away from contact.
Got 23 seconds left of this quarter. Oswego still has the lead, 25-9 against the Mexico Tigers. They're going to have to pick it up these last 2.
Richardson and Culleton checking out. 2 hard workers on the floor. As Jenna McManus and Addie Benjamin will check in. 20 seconds left. Bucks shot clock's off. Bucks probably looking for the last shot. Again, Kendra Harder and Amy Holland have yet to check out this game for the Tigers. Playing good defense and trying good offense. 10 seconds of the clock. Donald picks up her dribble. Throws a lazy pass. Harder steals it away. Look out for that shot fake. Oh, she bricked layup. Kennedy the offensive board. Puts it on the floor and McManus fighting for it. It's a jump ball. It'll go back to the Bucks with 1.5 seconds left. 1.5. Oh, and Holland with the pressure, so they cannot roll it now. Gets it in, McManus. And they don't have enough time, as the Bucks will go into the half, leading 25-9. So a wrap-up of the first half. Clara Culleton with 7 blocks. Addie Benjamin with some points. Jenna McManus hit a big three in the first half, and again, the Bucks, their size just seems to be winning them this game. They're getting easy layups inside, and it's almost like the Syracuse 2-3 zone. They're bigger than them. It's like Syracuse against a little Division I team, where they're much bigger, they're stronger, they can drive to the basket, and they're forcing the other team to shoot contested threes. And I think that's what's happening in tonight's game. And unless Mexico changes something, they're not going to get back in this game.
Oswego's going to take the win. May take the win. Oswego's been playing their game all night. Mexico's going to have to step up something in these next two halves if they even expect to come back. The lead's still 25-9. Oswego up.
The JV team won earlier by a big-time score. But, again, the Bucks' size and strength, this shows why they're 4-1 and 1-0 in the league, and I think this success will continue. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
Fort Ontario, commonly known as the Fort, has been a part of the community since 1756. It has been the location of many events such as the Kite Festival, fireworks, shows, reenactments, and many more fun and community building events. Isn't it time for the Fort to become more than a state park? Well, many people agree, so it's becoming a national monument. After almost 40 years of waiting, in recent weeks there was a rally held in support of this elevation in stature. WBUC attended this rally and was able to talk to Paul Lears, supervisor of the Fort, who gave us his opinion on this change.
We at WBUC were able to go to the rally held earlier this year. We were able to talk to Paul Lear of the Oswego Fort. We asked him several questions pertaining to the event. We asked him about how he felt with this grand improvement for the fort. Paul responded with saying that he was very happy and excited about the fort becoming a national monument. We also asked him how long the process is for a state park to become a national park. Paul said that the process takes a long time, but he doesn't know how long exactly.
We here at WBUC in Oswego, New York are very proud and happy to have a national monument here in our city.
One of the most recent technology breakthroughs we've seen here at Oswego High School is the new VK200 by CTX Technologies. This is a laser projected keyboard that can be projected on almost any surface and weighs it at almost 6.1 ounces and charged with a micro USB port, which means it can fit in the palm of your hand and in your pocket very easily. When this keyboard is projected onto any surface, not only is it usable, but it can be synced with any device you would like wirelessly. So that's a wireless keyboard that can fit in your pocket and work with any device you want. This keyboard takes some getting used to typing on, considering you don't hear the clicking or feel the keys, but once you get used to it, it's a pretty cool thing to have. As of now, it only projects in red, but like any other company, when they start running out of new ideas, they'll make it in a different color and sell it for twice the price. Have you lost your phone recently? Your wallet? Your keys? Maybe even your dog? Well, you're in luck. A new company called Stick and Find has created these new little discs you can stick on items around your home or in your office. What it allows you to do is you can track it with your phone and find out where it is. You can make it flashlight, you can make a little sound on it, you can even track it using a GPS. I mean, put these on your shoes, you can put it on your backpack. I mean, I can see this going all over the place. My parents do these things all the time. Oh, I wouldn't even start talking about my grandparents. This is a great new invention that people could use everywhere around the world. Speaking of inventions people can use around the world, there's a new invention now. It's called the no-key lock. It's a Bluetooth lock that requires no keys and no combination. All it requires is for your phone to be within range of the lock, and it unlocks it for you. All you have to do is open it up. This can be used on bikes, on lockers in school. You can use this on trailers. You can use this at the gym. You can use this wherever you'd like to use it. I mean, come on. Wired, wireless, passcode, no passcode, which one do you like better? And above all things, it's waterproof. It has a lithium-ion battery, which can give it up to 3 years of battery life. Wow. And then think about it. Your phone's running low on battery. Oh, what are you going to do? Well, it can have a click passcode, where you click the lock to have it unlock. No key, no twist passcode, no problem. Fuse designs, no key lock. This is the future of locks.
This year, Mr. Fio's participation in government class was assigned with a project, Make the World a Better Place. His second period class decided in order to make the world a better place, they would do a canned good and non-perishable items food drive around school. We take a closer look into this with help of student Dylan Papa.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la.
How did your class come up with the idea of doing the food drive?
Well, the food drive was made up, we had this thing about public trash cans in the beginning of the year where we were complaining about what was wrong with the city, and as a joke, one of the students said, public trash cans, so that's kind of been a thing. And I was sitting there and I was like, why don't we combine Christmas and trash cans? So we thought of the food drive along with it because we could put the food into the trash can, and yeah.
What do you plan to do with the food after it is collected?
After we collect the food, we plan to donate it to the Salvation Army.
Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Where the Oswego Lady Buccaneers lead the Mexico Tigers 25-9 with halftime wrapping up right here.
Oswego's been really playing their game tonight, huh?
They have points from girls such as Claire Richardson, Mariah Galetta, Olivia Dowdle, and a bunch of others.
Mexico's certainly going to have to step up these last 2 quarters. They want to come back from this gigantic lead Oswego has built up for themselves.
Oswego still putting out their starters, looking to build up the lead right now.
Means that Mexico's going to start off with the ball for this.
Coach Dave Passer really must have given his team a good pep talk if they want to create a huge comeback here.
Let's see what kind of magic they can work.
Amy Holland basically been the point guard the whole game for the Tigers. Kicks it, Bailey Wills. Holland back to Wills in the left wing. Thought about the 3, dribbles in, foul line. Pass knocked down by Galetta. Wills gets it back, drives in, stripped by Galetta. Dowdle gets it out and she'll settle it down. Kicks it, Richardson. Looking to get it in the post. Gets it in the high post, Colleton. Skinner cutting, goes up, and she walked. Looks like Lydia Becker got a hand on that one. Holland kicks it harder, guarded closely by Richardson, now by Galetta. Holland at the top. Harder's open from the right wing, shot fake, dribbles in, crosses back out. Holland kicks it, Wills, left wing, launches a deep 3, too strong. Galetta with a nice defensive board as long pass to Dowdle over half court, and they'll settle it down. Galetta, cross court pass to Richardson. Dowdle, long 2, off the mark. Harder will box out Dowdle as it will go back to the Tigers. I mean, Mexico, honestly, they really need to start working the shot clock a little bit more, looking for a better shot. They're launching these unnecessary 3-point shots that really aren't going in. And they've hit about 1 3 all game as Harder misses another 3 as Richardson brings down the board. Well, good box right there. She'll give it.
They need to start getting in there and just getting up on that basket. 2 of them may be smaller than 3, but if you can get plenty of them, you can surely come back.
Whenever they try to get in the post, Clara Culleton, 7 blocks tonight. Been very tough. Speaking of Culleton, gets it in the post. Almost travel, kicks it out, Dowdle mid-range, off the glass and in.
Oswego defense has been on fire tonight. They have not let them get a single moment.
Olivia Dowdle always on her toes right there as she converts another bucket. An offensive foul set by Dowdle as Holland leans the shoulder in as it goes back to the Bucks. 2 consecutive big plays in a row for Olivia Dowdle. Kennedy checks in for the Tigers as Bailey Wills will check out. Wills is about like 0 for 4 from deep tonight, just not doing well. Richardson, she's got an open 3, she won't take it. Culleton in the right corner. Back out top, dangerous pass, Dowdle gets it, and she's hit by Holland, that'll be a foul. Got the pass off to Richardson after she was fouled, but
that one looked like it hurt.
Definitely, but always playing tough as Holland will check out. She gets another personal foul. Anna Buff back in the game for the Tigers. Galetta coming off a screen, gets the ball, dribbles it, kicks it Dowdle, inside Skinner in the right corner, Takes the jumpers, too strong. Kennedy, the defensive rebound. Now since Holland's out, Harder will take the point. LaBeouf from the right wing. Back out Harder. Galetta almost got the steal. Reached too far. Harder between the legs dribble. Cross court pass. LaBeouf. Back out top Blunt. Harder open. Shot fake. Hard to the left. Has an open lane. Too strong. Richardson strong board. Great box out. She'll bring it up herself. Looking. Kicks it. Got Galetta open. Cross court pass. Dowdle's open. Inside Culleton. Double team. Backing down. The hook shot. Too strong. Culleton the offensive board. Kicks it. Galetta long 2 from the right wing. She's got it. Playing in and out. Getting the ball in. Offensive rebounds. Kick it right back out. Oswego's found a little bit of a new offensive scheme. Ariana Kennedy in the post. Mexico working the in and out a little bit, but Anna LaBeouf can't sink the jumper. On the floor looking for the rebound is Culleton and Kennedy, and it's a jump ball, and it will go back to the Bucks.
Oswego's just been on fire with all their offensive maids they've been doing on Mexico. Mexico just doesn't seem to know what to do.
Good ball movement, moving around. It's key. Culleton inside, nice look. Skinner goes up and she's fouled by Kennedy. Quick ball movement, bing, bang, boom. Culleton immediately looking to the baseline cutter, and honestly, Mexico hasn't caught on to that all game. As Skinner, a relatively good free throw shooter, will go to the line. Ooh, a little long in the first, but still on target. In and out. It's rare that you're going to see Kelly Skinner miss a couple in a row right there. He's hit 10 free throws this year so far in only 5 games. Kennedy inside, and that looks like, ooh, Culleton got a piece of that. And that's going to be her 8th block in the game, even though it will stay with the Tigers. Becker and Kennedy, both centers now in the game, looking to get some size, trying to get some underneath action here for the Tigers. LaBeouf, right wing, kicks, left wing, excuse me, Blunt at the top, Harder on the right wing, double teamed. And we got a whistle. And it looks like it's 3 seconds on Ariana Kennedy. Bucks really slowing down the pace here as they now have a 20-point lead. Calling their sets, looking relaxed in the high post. Skinner almost doesn't handle the pass. Dowdle mid-range, off the mark. Culleton offensive rebound. Gets it back out. Galetta kicks it. Richardson takes the long 2. She's got it. Nice shot by Claire Richardson. Inside out. You know, Richardson from last year, she came in as a forward when she played sophomore on varsity. And when she got to a junior, she was changed to a guard. Really had a tough transition, and she's really fighting through it. And she's showing what she can do tonight.
Certainly looks like she's improved from what you said she started at, and she's certainly playing a gigantic role in this game right about now.
Same thing. If I couldn't imagine what the Bucks right now would do without Addie Benjamin, Kelly Skinner, Clara Culleton. They're all 6-footers. They're all really good on the glass, and this
all
is
making plays tonight.
Yeah, and all putting in their lay-ins, doing a great job, and overpowering this small Mexico team. The Tigers called timeout after Richardson's swish on that jump shot. .356 left here in the third quarter. Mexico has 3 team fouls where the Bucks haven't touched one. Harder, over to LaBeouf, back to Harder at the top. Mexico moving the ball a lot faster. High post Kennedy, back out. Blunt, long 2 from the right wing, and it's good. Quicker ball movement leads to easy baskets. Out of the timeout, Mexico executing very well.
Definitely using that shot clock a lot longer than they were before.
Culleton dribble, nice look inside. Skinner doesn't try the reverse, and that may have cost her right there. As Blunt with the board, she's hacked by Skinner as it will go back the other way. Bailey Wills now running the point. Maybe looking for Kendra Harder to get the ball off some screens. As Amy Hollins checked back in. Same thing with her. Oh, Kennedy in the high post goes up strong and draws a foul. Oh, it's against Culleton. We're looking for her 9th block of the night, but couldn't get it right there. Kennedy 2 for 4 on the night from the line. Launches the first, and a little strong. Kennedy sinks the second, and she's now 3 for 6 from the line, 50%.
It's a 19-point lead for Oswego here against the Mexico Tigers.
31-12. Looking to build it even more, still with her starters in. Richardson in the right corner. Dribbles hard to her right, picks up her dribble. And high post Culleton, looking to get in the low post of Skinner. Dribbles out. Dowdle on the right wing. Dribbles in, kicks to Skinner in the right corner, 12 in the shot clock. Bucks using their time wisely. In the high post, Culleton goes up strong. The floater not there, Kennedy the board. Good defensive stop right there for the Tigers. Harder quickly back down the floor. Benjamin comes to the table, and so does McManus to check in. Dowdle got a hand on that, and she's running it down. Harder saves Holland right there. Brings it down, 12 in the shot clock, kicks it. That's Emily Blunt in the right corner along two. She airballs it too strong. Claire Richardson up ahead. Oh, had an opportunity. Too much dribbling. Inside, Kelly Skinner. Backs down the left-handed hook. Doesn't go, but she's fouled. As Claire Richardson is going to talk to Coach Daly right now. Another one on Ariana Kennedy, and she's got blood on her, so she's going to be forced to check out of this game right now. They're trying to get her back in the game, and Skinner will shoot two. She's really been their only presence inside all night. As Galetta will check out for McManus. Benjamin still at the table. That means if Skinner makes this, she will check out. And she rattles it in as she'll go out for Addie Benjamin as the Bucks now lead by 21.
33-12. Oswego still extending that lead ever since the start of the game.
Still was three of their starters in Dowdle, Culleton, and Richardson. Coming to 2 minutes left here in the third. Harder swings it to Holland, guarded closely by Jenna McManus. Harder launches a right wing three, rattles it in. Kendra Harder, her second three on the night. Really hasn't been hot tonight, but she's really going to have to heat up. 18-point lead now. Dowdle swings it. McManus thought about the three. Benjamin in the right corner. Swings it back out. McManus. Dowdle. Swings it McManus. She's open. Right wing three, a little off. Fight for that board, pops out to Holland. Approaching 1.5 left to go in the third. She's got an open lane. Kicks it. Bailey Wills, for three, or excuse me, that's Emily Blunt for three. No, Dowdle the board. Quickly down the floor, and she'll settle it. Great pass into Culleton. Goes up strong, and she's fouled. That's number 44, Justice Dan, another center who just checked in for Ariana Kennedy. Still has not checked back into the game. Looks like that blood was on her elbow right there. Clara Culleton, nothing but net on the first.
Almost looked like her elbow connected with Claire's mouth, which may have cut her a little bit.
Yeah, you saw Culleton holding her mouth a little bit earlier. As she'll go in and out. Benjamin, the offensive board, kicks it to Dowdle, and they'll settle. She's got Richardson open on the right wing, but she gets it to McManus. Richardson, right wing. Excuse me, that's the left wing. 1:05 left. Off Holland. Richardson will inbound from the baseline for the Bucks. Gets it in the corner. Dowdle into Benjamin. Dangerous pass to Culleton. Stripped by Blunt. She'll handle it. Back out McManus. Under a minute left to go in the third. Under 10 on the shot clock. Dowdle gets it in the post to Richardson. Backing down, off the glass and in, going up strong with the left hand.
Less than a minute in this third quarter here.
Even though she's a guard, still has that post experience. Harder and Holland looking to, the two aces looking to come up big as Harder launches another three just off the mark. Oh, Culleton knocks down Dan for that board. Oh, McManus dribbled it off her foot. Now it goes off Culleton's foot, and Wills will get it. Tough pass, stripped by Dowdle, and Wills walked. And Coach State Passer is not fond with that call.
He seems he hasn't been fond of any calls the refs have been making all night.
Well, especially when you're losing by this much, so it's tough.
Every call matters.
Jenna McManus hits a deep three. That's her second of the night. Talk about being ready to shoot. Knees bent, everything ready to go. Pulling the trigger. 6 seconds left. In the post, Emily Blunt gets it out. Justice Dan, a foul line jumper. Off the mark. Richardson with the board, and that'll end the third.
That's the third quarter.
As the Bucks lead by 24 as they extend their lead to 39-15.
Oswego's been really playing their game tonight, pushing and pushing Mexico back and back. They have not let them get a single foothold in this game at all. You can see right now the Mexico coach really giving his girls a talking.
I mean, obviously, unless Mexico makes some miraculous comeback here late in the fourth quarter, I think they're going to drop below 500 to 3-4 and 0-2 in the league. An important league win, a close rivalry, and you know, I saw Fulton girls varsity coach Derek Lyons here as he's about to leave the gym, scouting both teams as they're close rivals with them as well. We'll see how they match up.
Mexico's really going to have to pull out a miracle to win this one.
Holland with the ball at the top, launches a deep three off the mark. The shots have just not been going in. Blunt the offensive board, blocked by Benjamin. Richardson pushing down the floor, and she'll slow it down to McManus at the top. Gardner swings it. McManus at the top, looking to get in the high post. Colleton, back out Richardson. Right corner Benjamin, swings it. McManus. 13 on the shot clock. Gardner launches a long two from the right wing. Richardson fighting underneath. Ball on the ground. McManus gets it back out. Colleton. Fresh shot clock in the post. Richardson. Foul line. Colleton. Gardner on the right wing drives in. Benjamin at the foul line drives in a floater, and she gets it to go.
Janet McManus really went for that ball, not letting Mexico have it one bit.
Still with fight even late in the fourth quarter when you're up by over 20. Just great effort. Harder trying to create something here. Swings it. Holland on the right wing. Harder. Oh, dangerous pass looking for Bailey Wills as it's tipped out of bounds by Benjamin. Abigail Weber will now check back in the game and so will Ariana Kennedy as Lydia Becker and Emily Blunt will check out of the game. 10 on the shot clock. Mexico looking for something. Holland on the right wing. High out on the right wing. Wills inside. Off the hands of Weber, and will go back to the Bucks. Execution right there. They had a look inside, but can't execute. Got to catch your passes. McManus, left wing, in the high post. Colleton couldn't handle the pass. Tipped by Harder. Back out Gardner. Swings at Richardson on the right wing. Excuse me, that's the left wing. Benjamin in the left corner. Swings it out. Richardson at the top. 11 on the shot clock. Kicks it McManus on the right wing. Benjamin in the right corner. Benjamin is moving the baseline very well. Finds Gardner. Nice shot fake, and there's a foul on the floor right here. It's against Kennedy again. Looks like she's in foul trouble.
Fans don't seem to agree with that call right there.
Nope. Lavery will inbound the ball as Richardson has now checked out. Tip pass by Kennedy right to Colleton. Goes in strong. She can't convert the lay-in. Holland pushing down the floor, using her speed. Looking for Harder. Pass tip. She gets her own bad pass. Over to Harder. Swings at Wills. Bad pass. Off her hands. Gets it. Oh. Ref saying she stepped on the line. It's a turnover, but Coach Dave Passer is livid again with the referees.
He's not happy with that call at all.
Skinner again will check in. This time for Colleton, and she gets a hand as she checks out of the game. Just under 6 minutes left to play. McManus, don't know what she did, but made a girl fall down. In the post, Benjamin kicks it out. McManus, right wing three. She's open, and just a little short. Benjamin fighting for the offensive board, tipped out, and Weber will control it for the Tigers. Holland dribbles, picks up a dribble at the top. Harder, right wing three. She's open. Ooh, a little short. Gardner, a good offensive board. Kicks it. Lavery crosses over, loses her dribble, gets it back. Double teamed in the left corner, kicks it out Skinner. McManus swinging the ball. Gardner, long two from the right corner, and she gets the home bounce. Bucks now by 28 as Sammy Gardner gets her first points of the night. Holland in the high post. Kennedy gets it stripped away by Michelle Lavery. She gets it down the floor and she'll slow it down. 5 minutes left here to go. And we have a
Ref telling the Mexico coach he's had enough of his bantering.
we have a stoppage of play. Doesn't look like a technical foul, but if he keeps going on, then wouldn't be shocked if there is.
He's definitely pushing that ref's patience.
McManus, left wing, in the low post, Skinner, high post. Benjamin goes in strong, looking for a foul. And they're going to say it's off her, but maybe a bad call there, but Bucks up by 28. Don't think it will affect the outcome of this game.
4 minutes left in this game.
Harder. LaBeouf on the left wing. Kendra Harder. In the high post, Amy Holland, what's she doing in there? Feisty gets the ball in the ground. Harder, LaBeouf long two, and that's an air ball. Maybe McManus got a hand on that. Benjamin gets it up to Gardner. McManus has hit 2 threes tonight. Maybe looking for another one. Michelle Lavery. Gardner. McManus. Ooh, thought about another three. Benjamin in the right corner. Oh, good lob pass from McManus into Skinner, who converts the land. Great execution right there. Ariana Kennedy was pushing Skinner out of the way, so Skinner said, okay, I'll go over the top. And McManus executed that with Skinner perfectly.
Just under a 30-point lead.
Big. I mean, just under 4 minutes left to play. 14 on the shot clock. Bad pass by Holland. Oh, and it's tipped by Lavery, so it will stay with the Tigers. Claire Ratzlaff will check in for Addie Benjamin. It's her first time in the game. The second Claire on this team. Got a Claire, and a Clara. Holland in LaBeouf. Harder open from the right wing, and she converts. Great form, great shot. As she cuts the Buck lead down to 27. Now under 3.5 left to play. Jenna McManus running the point. Michelle Lavery, left wing. Moving the ball well. Gardner into the right corner. Skinner, back out Gardner. Swings it. Lavery, left wing. Back out McManus. Oh, another lob pass in. Skinner! Oh, didn't use the backboard on that one. And Ratzlaff fights for that ball, but it will be off her. As it will go back to the Tigers. Emily Blunt back in, and Kendra Harder will now check out for the first time in today's game. Really been playing the whole time, giving her full effort. You scored almost essentially all their points. And the star of this team, again, played for varsity since 8th grade. Abigail Weber. Ooh! Lavery almost tried and kick that ball. Didn't get it, as it'll be off Blunt. And another turnover for the Tigers. Ellie Lezik, sophomore guard, will check in for Jenna McManus.
Less than 3 minutes in this game in the fourth quarter.
Bucks by 27. Looks to get their 5th win tonight. Lezik dribbles on the right wing. Cross court, dangerous pass. Lavery dribbles. Gardner, left wing, back out Lavery. Dribbles hard to her right, looking to take it. Kicks it Lezik, long two from the right corner, off the mark. Ratzlaff fighting for the offensive board. So is Weber. They're both on the floor, and they force a jump ball. And it will stay with the Bucks. 9 on the shot clock. With 2:32 remaining. Lavery, the inbounder. Over the top pass, Lezik on the left wing. 7 on the shot clock. Lavery over the top of the key three off a screen from Ratzlaff, not there. Weber on the floor, gets it to Kennedy, over to Holland, and the Tigers will settle. Bucks still feisty on the floor. Not giving up till that buzzer sounds. Emily Blunt, ooh, stripped by Lezik. Still holds on. Weber inside, drives baseline, and there's a foul on the floor. It's against Claire Ratzlaff. That'll be her first. Not many fouls so far in this quarter, each team with 1. Bucks have 3 timeouts left. The Tigers have 2. Emily Blunt launches a long one from the left wing, not there. Raslaff the board, kicks to Lavery as we now have 2 minutes left to play. Sammy Gardner. Bucks just moving the ball around, wasting as much time as they can. Ellie Lezik holding the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Lezik, high post Skinner, floater, a little too strong. Holland, nice defensive board, pushing down the floor, doing whatever she can, not giving up. Goes in strong, and an offensive foul set by Ellie Lezik as the Bucks bench goes berserk. Setting her feet, Holland went straight into her. Huge play, talk about being brave right there. Holland coming in with a full head of steam.
Definitely taking one for the team right there.
And Holland will come out after that one, so will Blunt. Wills will come back in the game. Gardner swings at Lezik, long 2. Left corner, way too strong. Skinner had it, Lavery tips it. Kennedy, the center, pushing it down the floor, stripped from behind by Lavery, keeps her dribble. Weber, LaBeouf, Wills inside. Kennedy goes up strong, puts it in off the glass, and the foul. Really been the only post presence so far tonight.
Oswego really
Looks
making
like
one
that
final push in this final last minute of the game.
Yeah, they're still up by 25 right now. 1:11 left to play. So Claire Ratzlaff, that's her second already. Ariana Kennedy, 3 for 6 from the line tonight. Make that 4 for 7. As Victoria Windy will now check in for the first time for Mexico. So has Megan Merrill, a guard. Lavery controlling it, drives hard to her right, goes up strong, she's hacked. It's going to be on Windy. That's her first. 1:01 left to play. I mean, a little bit. I mean, right now the Bucks could really use just waste some time. I think it's safe to say they've definitely got the victory. One of the seniors on this team, Michelle Lavery, really making her presence as a good bench player. A little long in the second. Sammy Gardner flying in for the offensive rebound. She goes up strong and draws a block against Weber. Great effort. Not even in the box out, flying in. Gardner gets the roll in the first. Can't get the roll on that one. Weber gets it. LaBeouf calling for the ball. She'll get it. Under a minute left to play. Bucks lead by 26, 47-21. Windy inside puts up a tough shot. Contested by Skinner as it will go right to Lavery. Bucks have no need to really try to put pressure in. 31 seconds left in this ball game. Cutting as Lavery goes up strong, no foul. On the floor is Ratzlaff. Oh, and moving, and she walked. Well, good effort right there to get on the floor. Number 3, Audrey Hull will now check in for the Tigers. No shot clock left, under 20 seconds left to play. Again, Bucks lead 47-21 over the Mexico Tigers. Oh, Claire Ratzlaff stepping in, and we're under 5 seconds left. Lezik will hold it as the Bucks move to 5-1, and the Tigers drop to 3-4 as the Bucks are now 2-0 in the league. Post-game recap, Clara Culliton big with 8 blocks tonight. Post presence really carried Oswego throughout the game. Moved the inside out, had some jump shots that fell. Mexico really couldn't convert. They really would have had to hit their threes all night from Kendra Harder, Amy Holland, girls like that. Yeah, one of the things I thought Oswego did very well was get that ball in the high post and then find the cutter coming baseline from the low post. And a lot of things led to their victory tonight. Everyone contributing with some points. As the Bucks win by 26, 47 to 21. Signing off, I'm Dane Richardson here for WBUC. Thank you to all the staff. Have a great night, everybody.